Morning, everybody. What a gorgeous morning this was. Perfection personified. Trading personified. Everything perfect. All right, now, let me get on TikTok. Where the hell is that phone at? Over there it is. TikTok. What a clown. Ah. It's really annoying. It's Good morning for the second time, peeps. Good morning for the second time. Peepee weepies. Great calls, Coach. Thank you, Filio. Perfection, Mr. C. I agree, Mr. C. 100% perfection. Now, how do we get over to here? We're live on TikTok, YouTube, all those places. Yay. Analytics, everything's up, content. Aha, there it is. As called, all in huge money, free demo signal, 30-minute buy stop to the blue line, NAS-SPX-US30, YM, Yeezy, ES1, it's in the game, and NQ1. All in the money, all in huge money. You can see it going up. I've just made like 2,000 or 3,000 as we're talking. Yay. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Some more. There you go, peeps. There you go, peeps. Recording date is today, 24th. Happy Thursday. Can't believe the whole week's gone. That's not acceptable. We're going to need to talk to the lady. All right. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, D. Jones. Good morning, Persistent. Good morning again, Doughboy. Thank you, Filio. Great call. Perfection, says Mr. C. Yeah, I'm happy. Nice, 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 nice morning. All right, now, where are we with everything else? All right, let me move this out of the way. You guys don't give a shit what I do. Let's take a look. Oh my God. We're off the charts. Look at the 30-second. What the fuck? Look at the... Jeez, oh pizza. Look at this. 30-second buy stops, all in humongous money. This is crazy. Look at them all of them up. Every last US30, NAS, NQ1, SPX, and ES1, all in huge money. All. Let me see if I can get. There we go. Oh, yeah, I never said good morning to Keith. Oh, shit, I still can't. Oh, yes, I can. I can go over here. Messenger. Does anyone have any questions on how I made the call? In fact, I might teach you that now. Why not? I think I'll go over that in a minute here. All right. Now, what is this at? Okay. My dude, God bless you and the crew. What's up, Crush? Thank you, Crush. Or is that Crash? Shit. Sorry, Crash. God bless you too. Oh, there's Keith. How you feeling? trade. Oh shoot, I can't do it. I swear. I stopped 30-second again. I swear by the moons and the stars above. Yes, I swear. Dun, 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 dun. Triple X joined. Good morning, Dwayne Reed. Who here has feasted on the calls these last several days? Dun, dun, dun. I swear. And the moons and the stars from this morning. Last several trades. I have, says Lachey. Yay, Lachey. I'm so happy for you, Lachey. Feasted twice. Thank you very much. Nice tip, Doughboy. Lachey enjoyed. What's Keith saying? Feeling great. It's good. Uh, 30-second buy stop in the money. Where are we at? Good morning, Justin. Morning, Justin. Mr. C, another 100%er. Nice, Mr. C. All right. So does anybody have any questions on how these trades played out, and why they're doing what they're doing, and where they're going, which is to the 30-minute blue line, not of NAS. It's already hit it. Not of SPX, just hit it. But we're heading towards this. Can you imagine how many more pips you have to go? Lord willing, we should see approximately, take any buy stop on any of the indices, US30, YMEZ, NAS, NQ1, SPX, or ES1, it's in the game. And then take it until it hits about here, about 500, 600 pips up towards the 30-minute blue line, and in my opinion, past the 30-minute blue line for US30. Okay? 100% of the system said so. Yep, absolutely. You're welcome, Doughboy. Met my goals. Thank you so much. You're welcome. All right. Now, he's right back. Yeah. All right. So that's that. How did gold end up doing? Nice. Justin Owen says up 600 pre-open today. Been a great week, averaging $1,800 to hang. Yeah, Justin, that's about as good as you're gonna get. Gold, 30 minutes. So gold sell to the 15-minute blue line, 3,263. It's just balancing it out. I don't care. I'm never taking a sell on gold. Never. Gold is technically a 4-hour buy stop, and that's what I'm going to call for you. Take profit 1, 3,342. Take profit 2, 3,400. Take profit 3, 3,500. Take profit 4, 3,500. 53,600, and that is gold. All righty. Also, oh, good, Deb. I know you need the money. It's perfect. That one didn't need money, but I'm very glad you got your money. Excellent. Very, very happy for you, Deb. Yeah, Bree can keep you all straight. I have no clue what all your names are. It's crazy. All right. Would anybody like me to? Would anybody like me to? Would anybody like me to train today or no? If you want me to train, say train or sevens or something. All right. Vince Nadal said 777s. Train, please. Says Ryan. Yes, I'm going to come back later and watch this clock in. Lovely job. Damn, Justin, you ain't going to need that job much longer. You're making a couple grand a day. Shit. They're going to pay you. Vince says 20. Vince 24. Morning, everybody on TikTok and YouTube. All right. Well, do you want me to train you? Did you want me to train you in anything in particular? Yes or no? Morning, Jan. Again. Is there anything you guys are having trouble with? You want me to train you in particular?
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
If not, I can go through a generic training with you, just the good stuff. What the hell is this? 4-hour buy stuff. Gold. All right, I'm just going to do some training, and then we'll be done. I'll show you how I made these calls on the 30-minuters. Let me go over here. And how I was able to call the 30 seconds to the 30-minute. I did the 30-minute buy calls twice, yesterday and today. All right. Now, for those of you who are perceptive, okay, this is US 30-minute. This is NAS 30-minute. This is NQ 30-minute blue line. SPX blue line. ES1 blue line. Which one of these is not like the other? Which one of these just doesn't belong? Which one of these is not like the other? Anyone? Before I finish this song, anyone at all? Which one of these is not like the other? Let's see. Can anyone tell me? Price actions here. Price actions here. Price actions here. And price actions here. And then price action is there. Which one of these is not like the other? Personally, you're doing way too much for us, says Mr. C. Nadal says US 30. Correct, Nadal. Jan says US 30. Correct, Jan. What is the difference between the other 4 and US 30? Which one of these just doesn't belong? Before I finish this song, but why is NAS and SPX stronger than? If you add up the pips, US 30 has moved to probably 5 to 10 times more than SPX, and it's definitely moved probably pips more than SPX, more than NAS and NQ. So your statement's a little biased. Does it look like it moved more? That's what you're asking, I guess. So the difference is 30-minute blue line. So does that mean the difference is US 30 is way below its 30-minute blue line? All the other ones are touching / past the 30-minute blue line. Is that what you're saying? Does everyone see that? Yes or no? I need more than Jan to answer, but thank you, Jan. So you guys see that it's either touching or past the blue line on SPX, NQ, and NAS. Somewhere near the 30-minute blue line on US 30. Do you all see that? Yes or no? Yeah. 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 All right. Yes, 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 yes. 7 up. Yes, it's Builder Las Vegas. Good morning, Builder Las Vegas. Good morning, Vince. Good morning, Mr. C and Michelle Glowinski. Good morning, Nadal and everybody on TikTok. Good morning to everybody on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and X. All right, so if you guys can see this, matter of fact, hold on a second. Hold on, happy birthday to me, it's my birthday. We're going to send another one to Keith. Camera, video. All right, Keith, I'm on live right now, just teaching. Good morning, just teaching a few people here. They wanted to get over this to watch. I made the call this morning because we had ES1, SPX, NQ1, and NAS all passed or to their 30-minute blue lines. US30 was way below its. The call was take any buy stop to the US30 blue line. Can we make a scanner to show this right here? All of that, including YM1, could be under with US above. Any rate, same thing. Thank you, Eddie. All right. Let's see, I think we're going up huge right now. Oh, yeah. Gotta love it. Look at this. This live was at 11 or 12,000. Gee, I wonder where it's going. Yeah. Yay. Yay, I say. Nice. All right. So as it's climbing up. So your heads up was 4 out of the 5 were going / above their blue lines, right? So that gave us the hint to look at US30, to look at NAS-SPX. So we take any buy stop. Let me be clear on this because some of you really don't even understand this part. Watch. Here's the basic. If I write something down, you write something down. When, in this case, 4 out of the 5 indices we follow are above their respective blue lines. In this case, the 30-minute. Then look for the 5th indice to go towards its 30-minute blue line. Then play any 1 second through 30-minute buy stops on any and all indices until the last 30-minute blue line is it. Okay. Do you guys understand this? Yes or no? Yes or no? I think that's that. Please don't post in here until I'm done. God. Hold your horses. They might not know about it, I'm guessing. Thank you, Mundo. Oh, it's a category with NLS. All right. So am I clear on this? Oh shit! I wrote all that out. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay. So this goes for, and just so we're clear, this goes for any time frame, i.e. 30 seconds, 1 hour, daily, it doesn't matter. Make sense? Da, 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 da. Yes, it's Bill to Las Vegas, Marley Mar. Good morning, Marley Mar. All right, so this goes for, and these rules, 4 out of the 5 indices follow the respective blue line. In this case, I'll look for the 5th indice, 30-minute, then play any one. Yeah, you can play anything until this goes up there. And obviously, we've got a long fucking ways to go. Okay? What's up, Richard? Good morning, Richard Tuck. Good morning. So just so we're all clear, all the indices are either at or above the, look right here. Look at this. You can clearly, let me move this out of this too tight. Just gorgeous. It was just so easy. It was just free money. When they ran US30 down at open, I told you to do your buys because they're trying to psych you out. They're trying to say, oh, this is going to go down. I kept telling you buy US30. The last thing I told you guys this morning on the first live was buy US30. Remember? Loving. Oh, yeah, get out of here. Loving Mike, get out of there. Who remembers the last thing I said this morning when I said buy US30? Sevens, if you remember me saying buy US30 this morning. If not, I can pull it up and show you. But yeah, the last words I said were buy US30. The last words I said were buy US30. Da, 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 da. Yay. I'll wait. Thank you, Nadal. Thank you, Vince. Good morning, Rich OBX. Just doing a little training. All right. So I'm explaining how I was able to make the call that we're up these two in. And then, of course, my account history was I open at the same time. How I was able to send out this email hours and hours ago, just like I did yesterday. Just like I did yesterday. Free demo signal, 30-minute buy. Okay. I sent it out to 1,000 here. I sent it out to 200-300 in my other email, and then the Discord. So it was about 2,000 people got this message. The little family's growing, isn't it cute? I stopped blue line NAS-SPX. Told you. Literally. So how I was able to call this hours and hours and hours, technically I was telling you yesterday too, but days before it happened. And now look at it, going straight up. So I'm teaching you that when there's 4 out of the 5 indices already there at their 30-minute blue line or close, then yeah, the 5th one will go up. And asked why it was one more than the other, like NAS was up more than the other. And I would argue that fact times a billion, if I can see. About 380 pips. Very nice, very nice. And then I don't know where to take this from though. I go to my other one to do this from here. Here, we'll just go from here. 330 pips, 320 pips. No, yeah, I'm telling you, and it's probably way more than that. I don't know where my original call was. I can go over these right here. Yeah. Keeps going. 30-second fill in the gaps. 30-second fill. By the way, this is the best one with the sniper. Fill in the gap. Fill in the gap. Fill in the gap. Here's my 30-minute call window actually. Right here. So for NAS, I called it right here. This morning I sent it out. And we're up to 427. That's incredible. 427 pips on that. And this is where I called this one out right here. 418. So yeah, they're virtually identical. You'll see US30 completely overtake NAS. We actually have an additional from here. We have an additional 500 pips to go, and I say an additional 800 to 1,000 more pips to go. That's just my opinion. What do I know? I just call this trade. All right. So this is how I do it. I get my initial thoughts. Hey, thoughts. Is this above the blue line, above the blue line, above the blue line, above the blue line, close like this? And then this one isn't? Yeah. You play any of them, any of the indices till this blue line is getting at least closer to. This is not closer to at all for US30. Not at all. We had a buy stop, green, 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 red buy stop to the blue line, green, 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 red buy stop to the blue line, green, 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 red buy stop to the blue line, green, 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 red buy stop to the blue line, green, 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 red buy stop to the blue line. So we had all indices to the blue line hours and hours and hours ago. Watch, look. This is your green, green, red. See it? Green, green, buy stop to the blue line. Pink crossing the blue, pink crossing the blue, pink crossing the blue, pink crossing. Look at it. It just literally, this is the last one to the green, green, red, green, green. This is your high probability trade setup. See it? All of them to the blue. Whenever you have all of them to the blue line, whether it's 15-second, 5-second, whenever you have all of them buy stops to the blue line, then you have 4 out of the 5 go over and the other one isn't. Just take the free money. They're literally just free money. This is free money. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Free money now. Do you understand what I'm saying? They gave us free money. They just gave us right here. This is just free money. Gave it to me. The gold I earned. The NAS is it was just free. But I'll describe it. Take any buy stop until the 5th in this case, 30-minute blue line is touched or gets close to. It has so much more money. I said it with authority, yes. Eric Cartman. Respect?
Gumbo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Respect God's authority, peeps. Respect God's authority. I haven't worked out yet. Eating some cucumbers. I rarely eat before I work out, though, but one of the days worked out. All right. Now, are you guys learning how to find the setups? Listen. are you guys learning how my mind works? And are you starting to see how to find the setups to see the high probability trade setups? Yes, you are. No, you're not. Yes, you are. No, you're not. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Da, 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 da. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck. Seven, seven, sevens. Then says yes, thank you. Okay, good. All right. So if you can spot this now on any time frame, but we're using 30 minutes, oh, look at it go. Holy shit. Look at it go. 20,000. I started this, what we start this at? I swear it was like 11 or 12. I know it was 13. Look at that money as I'm talking to you. Ooh. Nice. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. All right. So, anywho, I'm about ready to close another one out, to be honest with you. I think I am going to close one down. I'm just going to let one run now. I'm good. We'll pop this one off. Then we'll keep that one running. Okay. Do I have it locked in? No, let me lock it up. All right. Now, locked in profit, free trade, free money again. All right. So you guys know about free money, you know how to stop the trade. So now we're going to zoom in on US30. Wow, back up. No. Oh, yeah, NAS is going to its 1 hour. All right, you have another 250 to 350 pips to go for NAS. All right, so let's go focus in on US30. Now that you're going futures, I want you to enter the World Cup Trading Championship. You would kill it, just saying. Nice. Coach, best trader I have ever seen. Guys, watch and learn. Oh, thanks, Matt. I don't know about all that now, but I do okay. I'm going to give you that much. There's such a thing as the World Cup Trading Championship. Lord help me. Maybe one day, but I don't like doing that shit. I have nothing to prove to anyone. I don't like to brag. I don't like to do, whatever, but you never know. Anyway, all right. Now that we know US30 is going to its 30-minute blue line, now that we know, by the way, that this is a freaking middle of a W, by the way. But anyway, what we're going to do is figure out, well, now that we know there's a 30-minute to the blue line buy stop, let's do this. How do we, oh, it's all messy. How's this about? There we go. All right. So now that we know my call out, watch, I'm going to show you something really cool. My call out was done here. We don't need a lot of room. We just need to see this part. Okay. Now, let's go down here. Let's go to here. Let's go to here. All right. Now, we're going to count all the buy stop clear here. we have US30, 30-minute right here, okay? That little line, this is going to be, we're going to hunt for, look for any buy stop, okay? So we're going to look for buy stops from my line where I told you. So this is the line. You see how the line matches up? The line here is the same as the line here. We're 1 second on the right. We're on 30-minute on the left. Does everybody see that the line lines up with each other? This line is the same as this line, okay? This is when I call, and now we're going to go hunting. There is, yes, that's funny, Matt. Well, I don't know, it sounds silly to me, but I'm not surprised. People are so competitive. I used to be really, really competitive, and now I gotten older, more mellow, and I don't know. Like the World Series of Poker, really. Okay, anywho. Now, everyone sees it, sevens, yeses, sevens, yeses. Do you see that the lines match up? So we're going to go hunting like Elmer Fudd. I imagine a lot of you don't even know what Elmer Fudd is. Hunting we will go, hunting we will go. I know an area. Hunting we will go. Hunting we will go. Hunting. Hunting we will go. All right. I'm not hunting for rabbits. I'm going to hunt for 1 second buy stops. Okay? Remember the silly lady that was on the same 1 second buy stops, can't do anything? Here's one. 2, 3, green, 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 red, green, green, by the way. What are we hunting? We are hunting for our buy stops. Okay? Remember, we want the red to be going down towards the gold coin. We want the 3 to be underneath. We want the other 3 green to be above green. When that happens like that, the trade goes up instead of we call. And this is called a buy stop, the safetytrade.com buy stop. Okay, so that's what this is. So let's take a look. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop, green, 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 red, buy stop, green, 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 buy stop. So we're up to 3, 4. This is gonna be crazy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know how long this is gonna take, by the way? We're not even like a minute in. 11, 12, 13. 13. Never do any sales. 13. 13. Oh, we're losing money. No, we're not. 13. 13, 14. 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's a broken pocket, but I'm going to count it. 22. 23, 24, 25, 26. In case you guys don't know what I'm doing, let me write it down for you because some of you are a little slow. No offense. I'm counting the number of 5 stops that happened after my pre-signal. Okay, so we're up to 26, 1 seconders, 27, 28 right here. This is one right here, 28, 29, 30, 30, 32, 33, 34 right here is 34, 35. I won't count the ones broken block on that one. 35. Oh, we're losing Monday. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. I won't count any of those. 49, 50, 50, 51, 52, 53. I won't count those. 55. All right, 55. 55 of them. So there was 55 1 second, 5 stops. 55 entries, 1 second. Okay. Then we can go to the 5 second and do the same thing. Is it really going to count all those? Yeah, I probably am. Okay. So here's 5 seconds. It'll be a lot cleaner for you. Look, you can clearly see green, 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 red, green, green. Okay. That's what we're looking right in here. So with that in mind, 1 5 second buy stop, 2, 2. I like to count that. I'm going to count one of those 3. Oh, there's 1, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Look how beautiful that is. 8. It's a broken block. I won't count it. 8, 9, 9, 10, 11. Beautiful trades. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All of these would have been profitable, by the way. 16 entries. 5 seconds. 1 second. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Whichever the right is, I don't know. All right. Then we're going to go up to our 10 second. I hope you guys have fallen asleep on me, but just keep watching. These are all possible entries you could have made since my call. I called it. I told you to take any buy stop till then. Here's 10 seconds. Green, 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 red, green, green. And if you notice, the pink crosses the blue right here. This is perfection. So that's what we're looking for right here. So buy stops. Matter of fact, let me move this over here like this, and then we'll do this right here. We're going to look for them right inside here so you guys can see. 1 10 second. 1 10 second. 2 10 second right inside of there. 3. I'm not going to count that one. It's broken by 4. 5 10 second. 6 7 10 second. 7 10 seconds. You could have entered on the second 7 entries. Okay. Next, we're going to look at the 15 second. Okay, so we'll go back to our 30-minute where I made my call. Was there and a lot of fill in the gaps? I'd love to teach you that, but not right now. Right here's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Look how clean they are. Look at that beautiful. Look at these pink crosses, the blue pink crosses, green, 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 red, green, green. 6. I think that's 6 or 6. Let's say 6. 6 more entries. 6 entries. 15 seconds. Okay. Now we're going to go to the 30 seconds. Just showing you how many times you missed entering the trade that you could have entered. First of all, when I called it, there was one right here. You can clearly see that's why I called it. So that's 1. 2 right here, green, 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 red, 3 crosses of blue, 2. And there's a third one. Buy stop, US30 happening live. This is a 30 and buy stop. So we had 2 entries off the 30 second, which is my favorite, by the way. 2 entries, 30-second charts. Okay. Next, we're going to go to 1 minute and see if there's any there. I'm going to go back to my entry, my call signal. All right. 1 there added, actually. 2 entries for the 1 minute. Look at the perfection of those entries, by the way. Perfect. 2 entries, 1 minute. Okay. Next. Next, we're going to go to 3 minutes. Again, I'm counting the number of buy stops that happened after my free signal call out. Here we go. This is 3 minutes. 1 right here. Perfect. 1 entry. 3 minutes. See if there's any others. Let's go to the 5 minutes. Is there an entry for the 5 minutes? No. 0, 5 minutes. Let's go to the 10 minutes. 0, 10 minutes. Go to the 15 minutes. 0 is a broken box. 15 minutes. 30 minutes. 1 hour. Now, see, this is where it's getting a little technical. I'm going to say this is a 30-minute buy stop. None of you probably, or very few of you, know what the broken box is right here. But this is still a pink, blue. This is still a 30-minute buy stop. So I'm going to say 0. 0 entries. 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, 1 entry, 30. All right, so if we add these all up, let's take a look, shall we? 55, 65, 71, 78, 84, 86, 88, 90 entries total. You could have entered this trade 90 times. 90 total entries. Now, whichever time frame you feel comfortable with is the time frame you should master. But I didn't enter it 90 times. Does this help you understand when I tell you to take any buy stop to the 30-minute blue line? You could have done this on US30. You would have had 90 more on easy YM. You probably would have had another 90 more on NAS. You would have had 90 more on NQ. You would have had 90 more-ish on SPX. And you would have had 90 more on ES1. Does everybody understand that, yes or no? This legend, this is a keeper, says Matt. All right. So does everybody understand the point I'm making here? Look at all of the entries you could have made on. So there would have been, let's just say there was just 50 on each. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. You could have easily entered this trade that I called out 300 times. Minute pink crosses blue and red. You follow your entries off the orange line, if that's what you're asking. So let's go back down to like the 30-second, and I'll show you. Oh, you're in the money on the buy on ES1 30-second buy. I just called that. You're in the money on that. You're in the money on SPX 30-second buy. You're in the money on NQ1, sorry. In the money on NAS. This just happened. I just called this trade. You're in good money on the YM. Easy. And let's see. Yeah, you're in money on all just from a few seconds ago. Well, a few minutes ago. And going. And it's going to keep going too until it goes up to where I told you. All right. Now, the point is I didn't enter 90 times. I didn't enter 300 times. None of you entered 300 times. But could you possibly maybe have entered 4, 5, or 6 times like I did? Yeah. You can hunt down, when I tell you to take a buy stop, any buy stop to the 30-minute blue line, as the call out was, buy stop to the 30-minute blue line for all of the indices, right? You literally had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of chances to take the trade, including the one that I'm doing live with you right now. Look at it go up. Look at it go up. Look at it go up. Okay. The minute the pink line crosses the blue and the red valley, do we wait for the green histogram or take it on the red histogram? No, you would take it on the red histogram. You don't enter like that. Let me show you what this is. Hold on. Let me show you. There we go. Watch. You enter when the orange line goes below the green and the yellow. See, this pink crossing gives you the, hey, this is the bottom. You see that 80% of the time with the pink cross, especially on these faster time frames, this is going to be your bottom. But you enter when price action, you could have entered off the orange line right here. Better yet, though, is when the orange line goes below. Look. When the orange line goes below, I thought I'd go over this a lot. Maybe I don't. When the orange line goes below, in this case, the green and the yellow, so the pink crosses, boom, green, 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 red, boom, there it is. And that's what you look like when it crosses, right? You would have had zero drawdown on any of these, I guarantee, if I looked at it. And that's how I use 30 seconds, and that's how you play it. Your entry, which is you're getting ahead of yourself, I wasn't even ready to tell you that, but is off the orange line once the orange line goes below the yellow. Okay? 69Z28, do you understand? You're waiting for that. You can enter anytime you want. You can enter off the yellow, the green, you can blah, blah. I don't care. I'm just telling you, I try to wait until the orange line goes below the green and yellow. I might have been greedy and got in over here. Most likely, though, if I'm trading US30, I'm waiting to fuck until this thing goes below orange. But if this would have been NAS or SPX, I might have pushed it a little more. I'll have to go back and look at my entry. I didn't take this trade, but I'm just thinking out loud. You're welcome, 69. But yeah, this is your entry. I really wasn't getting into the whole trade thing yet. I just wanted to double spot it. All right. So now that you know, let's go back one anyways. Here you go. Now that you know, there. You can see it as a sore thumb. Look, the one I called out live just a few seconds ago, and I'm training you guys. Look, I mean, you can't help but notice the pink crossed, went up over the orange, formed a little W. It's still going to go back up to this line, by the way. Take profit one. 19,032 NAS. Now, if we go back to these, this is what we were trading live earlier. Look. This is that. This is a buy stop. See? below. Let's see. Yeah, see, there it is. See, when price action, the EMA, the orange EMA go below the green and the yellow, you see it right there. Pink cross the blue, happens to be at the same time at that time. There it is. Just a gorgeous little trade. 30-second trade to the 30-minute blue line. Yes, that clears up a lot. Thanks. You're welcome, 69. I said enter after the orange line goes below those two other EMAs. As a guess, over the years, 1,000 times. Hundreds of times, if not 1,000. What's up, Joe Biga? What's up, Joe? Welcome, everybody, on TikTok and YouTube. We're doing some training, a little different training, but still training nonetheless. Teaching you how I found the 30-minute trade, how I narrowed it down to which one I wanted to get into, which was either NAS or US30. The reason I don't play with US30 too often is it's just so big. It's just so big. NAS is right between SPX and US30. There's NAS, and I kind of like that NAS. It's always been my favorite. I sucked at it for years, but now I kind of got a good grasp on it, obviously. There it is. How beautiful. So this is how I spot the trades, how I look for the trades, and then I like entering in if I was doing a 30-minute, just like I did. I would do a 5-second, 10-second if I was trying to keep your guys' attention in the morning. Normally somewhere around that 15, 30-second time frame. But if you look, you had a couple of 30 seconds, you had a couple of 1 minute. Let's go to the 1 minute. As you get to a higher time frame, it clears up. Your visual clears up. Does that make sense? You can see it easier on a 1 minute, for instance. See right here, you probably didn't even see that was red. And when you zoom in like that, look. Yeah, see, you can see now the 1 minute, two of them, 1 minute, green, 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 red. You can see the pink cross the blue. You can see, price action. Did it go below? No, but that's why you go down. At the same time, I guarantee you it went below. Let me grab it right here. See. It did not go below right here, the orange line, but on the 15-second, I guarantee, or at the 30-second, I guarantee. Well, I guarantee it, the 15-second it did, but the 30-second it did too. We saw it. So, use your own judgment on that. This is a perfect buy stop 1 minute, but you may want to have entered off the 30-second. So that makes sense. That's all. So, all right. And then the usual, the buys, take profits, stop losses, all that. All right. So when I tell you guys now in the future to take any buy stop you can find till the US30 30-minute blue line is hit, or whatever I tell you that, right? You'll then know what I mean, right? Yes, you now know what I mean. Good morning, Annie Apple again. I think you're on earlier. Good morning, Annie. I hope you guys understand that from now on. You literally will have, roughly speaking, I don't know, 50 to 100 times to enter the trade. And then you can times that by 6 different symbols. So 300 to 600 different times you can enter a trade. Yes, you understand that now? Thank you, Lachey. Good morning, Joe. Drag the thing around. All right. Crash, Lachey, and oh boy, a fly. Okay. All right. Now, do you guys want me to go over the entrances to the trades and where to put your stop losses? your buy stops, and your take profits. Do you want me to show you that? Yes or no?
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Capital of the traders. It sounds like a clown world we live in. Awesome, said D. Jones. And the trader, yes, yes, yes. Okay, fine. So now we learn how to spot the trades, and we have, roughly speaking, 4 out of the 5 above or near above their 30-minute blue line, and US30 was way below. So once we did that, then we went over to here and went from the 1 second on up, and we started to count how many buy stops there were. And roughly speaking, there was about 90 for US30. After we did that, we decided to go to the 30-second one and say, hey, 30-seconder, how do we trade this? So let's go over to this, the current one that I just called out live. Let's go in it. Let's zoom in right here. Is there anyone new watching right now that has not bought the system? Has there been anyone that hasn't bought the system? Yeah. Has there been anyone that hasn't bought the system yet? Da, da, da. I have to go do my grounding outside. A little rainy. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Everybody here is bought? Okay. Well, here we go. D. Jones is swimming. In my system, red means down. So D. Jones is the red right here. He's trying to swim down to the bottom of our little string. So he's trying to go down. But D. Jones pissed off a few people for some reason. This is without any kind of sniper being used. I'm going to teach you how to trade. We have Jan. This green line is one of my indicators. She's pushing up against D. Jones. Then we have Bandit Trader pushing up against D. Jones. And then we have Richard Tuck pushing up against D. Jones. And above D. Jones, we have someone pulling up. We have Crash pulling up. We have Lachey pulling up. We have Doughboy pulling up. See all the green right here? So poor D. Jones just trying to swim down to the bottom of a pool and try to pick up a coin down here. He's getting pushed and pulled up. So my system is showing you by colors that you can't go down, D. Jones. I'm sorry, but you can't. All you can do is go up. So what does this mean? Well, let's take a look. It means that I have a cute little cartoon to show you. It means that yeah, that should work. Okay. This is a little live example of what a buy stop is. Watch. It is so fucking cool. We have D. Joe Red Trunks trying to go down and get this coin. Look. These three Dan and Bandit Trader and Richard Tuck are literally green things right here in their trunks. These three indicators. So while D. Jones is trying to swim down, he gets pushed up and then he gets pulled up. These three indicators are these three green. Are these three indicators green? Does everybody understand the analogy? You're welcome, Doughboy. Does everybody understand the analogy? Yes or no? These three indicators are these three are the ones down here. Okay. D. Jones is the one trying to swim to the bottom. He can't do it. He's getting pushed and pulled up. The trade can't go down. It had to go up. And this is the trade I just called live with you. Literally several minutes ago, I just called this live. Does everybody get the analogy? Yes at all. Thank you, sir. Yes. Okay. So let's watch this play. Look, we're going to watch it again live. We're going to watch in a pool D. Jones. He's going to come down here. He's swimming down. See, this is the red. He's going to try that gold coin. Three indicators push him up. They're like, no, you can't go down. Three more indicators hook D. Jones. You really pissed him off. And here's the three indicators above him. They push and pull D. Jones up, and I don't care if Michael Phelps on steroids. He's not going down. I started to accuse this thing. He did such a good job with this. I made it originally to help the children learn, but geez, a piece of like it's going like a rock. Look at it. Look at it. Look at the trade. This started at like 12, 13,000. This is the end. This is my runner. I'm letting this run. Look at it. Thank God for the system. Look at it go off the chart. This is me training you that this is going to go up, and it's going up before your very eyes. Now, where is this 36? So does everybody understand how to spot it? That's what we're looking for. Now I'm going to teach you how to trade this. Okay, here we go. Now we know where to look for, how to look for, where to spot the trade. Well, this is all you need to do to trade it. Watch. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. We're going to use literally this one we just did. This is so cute. I love when they're live and I traded it and I told you what to do beforehand. All right, here we go. We have our setup. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. You have the pink crossing right here. The blue. You then look for the orange to go below, right? This is your entrance. So if I was using it without the sniper, I would never trade without the sniper. I'd only use the sniper. The sniper helps everything, helps your entrances. The sniper is simply the most important indicator ever made. I would only use sniper. See how the purple and the pink are down low? Boom, crossed, told you the true bottom right here. But anyway, that's just me. So let me write down the rules here. This is what you have. How to actually trade the trade. Hours or days, that doesn't matter. It's got to be hours because they're 30-minute candles, so but it doesn't matter. All right. So how you actually trade the trade with the sniper, strongest recommendation possible. Pink crosses. Let me redo that over here. Hold on a second. Da, 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 da. If I'm writing this down, you should write this down. 2. Orange line goes below both other lines, preferably. I did not spell that right. Orange line goes below both other lines. Yeah, I guess preferably, or then enter on price action crossing orange line. Okay, so there's that. Without the sniper, one orange line goes below other two lines. Enter on orange line. Okay, and this is called a buy stop entry. Never take a market order entry. Ever. All right, are we clear on all that? Sevens, if you're clear on what I just wrote out, we're looking for either, so your buy stop, green, 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 red, pink crosses the blue. This is the orange line below the green and the yellow in this case. Thank you, Joe Bigga. I'll wait. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Gosh, I wish that. Yeah. What's up, Michelle Glowinski? Dang Gone Hotel keeps making me log in and out of this thing. Weirdest shit ever. I got to keep connecting to the internet, whatever. Da, 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 da. What's up, Cliffy? Thank you, Cliffy, Richard, Crash. Thank you, Jan. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Family night Thursday. Da, 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 da. 5:30 tonight, so that's 5:30. Oh, let me set my alarm. I forgot that was happening tonight. I set another one. Like 5 hours from now, 6 hours. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. All right. Now, another a heads up here for you on your sniper. If you ever see the pink line high or the blue line high or the purple line high, you never enter a trade. That's how it stops you from entering a bad trade. Not only does the sniper tell you when to get into a good trade, like I just showed you, it stops you from entering a bad trade. If these are ever high, you never enter a buy. So those people with the sniper, do you understand that? Yes or no? Never enter a trade when the pink and purple are high, or worse yet, the pink, purple, and blue are high. You have to let them fall back down. You see how price action's falling back down? You have to let this happen. You just cannot enter a trade. You just can't do it. Never. If you have without the sniper, you never know when this is really at the bottom. But with the sniper, you can absolutely tell when it's at the bottom because the sniper lines are all at the bottom. See? plus you have your buy stop, green, 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 red, boom, off of that. Okay, so this is your entry. Yeah, the sniper saves you. So once you learn how to use it, the sniper is a godsend. So this is your entry, buy stop, orange line below other lines. Okay, so now we have our entry. Once price action comes up over this, we'll enter. What I want to do is, hold on. Let's just take this all the way. No, let's just take all this. I want to go back in time. We're going to go back to here. All right, now we're back in time. No orange line. There we go. Okay, so now we have everything set up properly. We're back in time just a little bit ago, a few minutes ago when I made the call, right? So watch. I saw this pink cross, green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. I saw the formation of a W happening. I saw the orange line was below. By the formation of the W, I mean this right here. Price action came down, came up, came down. Gee, I wonder if the next thing is that. This is also one big W right here. Right? And you can clearly see this is the part of W right here. This is part of W right there. You can clearly see when the pink crossed right here. Red, 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 green, up, achievement, right? So anyway, those are just all your other visual cues. Right? So we have price action came down, came up, came down. I see a line below my green, below the yellow, and I see my buy stop, and I see the pink crossing the blue. You don't need to have this sniper, but it helps. Okay. Entry wise, let's take a look. Price action came down, came up, came down. Right now, I'm going to go in once it crosses right here. I'm going to put my stop loss below this one right here. And this is my stop pivot point stop loss. Where it stops, pivot comes up. I'm going to put my stop loss right here. Don't put it on it. You got to let this thing breathe. And number one thing beginners do is they put their stop loss too close. You shouldn't be playing US30 and expecting a 10 pip stop loss. You're going to get your ass handed to you even on a 5-second or 10-second trade. You're going to get your ass handed to you in about a half a second. Literally, in a trade that's correct, you can have a 30 pip movement downward US30 as nothing, a 50 pip movement downward on US30 as if it's nothing. So yeah, that's your stop loss. Okay, it goes below the pivot point. I raise that up just a little bit, right, like that. So that's your stop loss. Explain how we found the 30-second buy stop. I can tell you for sure this is your second entry of a 30-second buy stop. Okay, and this is the entry that we're going to run with, which is the orange line below the other two lines, which it did do right here. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this trade with a buy. And now we're in the trade. Stop loss goes underneath here. If it goes underneath that, we take the L. Don't ever move your stop loss. Cliffy says, damn job interfering with my... Cliffy's always funny. All right, so yeah. So now we have where our entry is. We have our stop loss where it goes. Does everybody understand where the stop loss goes? Yes or no? I'm going to show you where take profit is. Take profit 1 is always off the yellow. Take profit 2 is always off the orange. Take profit 3 is always off the previous highs. And these are called take profits and run out You're going to love those runners. That's like compound interest right there, runners. Oh, that wasn't good. Can I look that back? No, of course you can't. There. These are your take profits and a run on. Okay. Now, with all this like this, and this right here, and this is right here. Well, now we can go forward. Here's your money, whatever it is, I don't care. Crossing, you'll see the green, green, green. This will turn back to green. You'll see price action go up, and when it hits the take profit at 1, 2, and 3, we will make it each time. Well, actually, I probably won't. It's too hard for this, but you know. You guys close down your trade. Take profit 1 would be right here. Matter of fact, profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. And that's what they are. Profit 3, profit 2 is right there. So does everybody see the take profits, the stop loss, where the entry goes, and where your take profits are? Why we entered the trade was been discussed ad nauseum. It's never been ended. So now we're set for the trade. Okay, we're going to go forward. Now see this price. See, look, whenever I tell you to follow it down, you see that price action went below right here, went lower than we were. You should have entered again. Okay, you're in some money. You're in good money. And boom, right here, take profit 1 is hit. Take profit 1 is hit. You close down one of your trades. I open up multiple trades. You guys can do what you do. I opened up 7 or 8 this morning on NAS, the one I still have open running. So this take profit 1 is hit. We close down one of our trades, period. You don't be greedy. Don't let it run. You just close it down. Am I clear not to be a greedy pig? 7s for yeses, 9s for nos. Am I clear? And all, any apple, Joe Big. Okay, cool. Thank you guys on TikTok. Now, I'm going to let this play out, but it goes by so quick. I'm going to try to slow it up a little. It's up again. You see right there. Don't want to move that. There we go. Price action's moving. Technically, you could enter it in again there if you wanted. It was a pullback, but we'll skip it. So we're still at take profit 1, no problem. We're still in money. You can clearly see we're in money. A little pullback. Oh, gorgeous. I would absolutely enter that trade again right there is what I would do. Let's do that. Okay, there you go. See that little fill? Look, there you go. Take profit. I would say that's close enough to take profit 2. Close down your second open order. Close it down. Take profit 1 hit. Take profit 2 hit. All that we have left is take profit 3, and then of course we can do a runner. Leave a runner open. We're just there. You go. Take profit 2 is sure hit now. Take profit 3. Take profit 3. I'd close down. Take profit 3. That is close enough. Never be a greedy pig. You're close enough on this. Boom. Take profit 3 is definitely hit, for sure hit. Take profit 3 is completely done. I'm out. I'm only leaving my runner open at this point. And that's that. 100% win rate. Doesn't matter how much money you make, it's 100% win rate. That's all that matters. Okay, and that's that. And that's how you find the trade, trade the trade, leave a run. I literally have a runner open on NAS, not on US30 with this trade going. I have this trade. This is my runner right here. It just compounds. I swear it's just like compound interest. It's amazing. Okay, and that's that. And that's how you do it. That's how you trade it. That's how you find it. In order to do it, if I can trade like this, you guys can too. Buy the system. Go over to safetytrade.com. There's my commercial, and buy it. And that's it. Does anybody have any questions over buy, stop, buy, stop, buy? Is this live? Buy, stop, US30. Buy, stop, YM. Hold on. Buy, stop, YM 30-second. Buy, stop, NAS. Of course, this is a perfect buy stop for NAS. Perfect buy stop for NQ. Follow my rules. I just trained you on it. Perfect buy stop for SPX. Perfect buy stop for ES1. This is just perfection. They're giving you free money again on all these indices. All right, TikTok. Any questions before I go? Shit, I got to charge my phone. All right, got to go on TikTok. God bless you. Have a great, wonderful day. I should be on later. We'll see. Okay, let me get that out of there. Plug that sucker in because I know the way where it goes out. All right. YouTubers, Facebookers, all that stuff. Do you guys have any questions before I go? No? All right. Well, God bless. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful day. Pray for your loved ones. Thank you all for being here. You're welcome, Michelle. You're welcome, Persistent. You're welcome, Jan T. Jones. All right. Have a good one, guys. Might be on later this afternoon. We'll see her this evening. God bless.